Going on everyone, TJ Fitness News Reviews, and together with me, finally on the channel,
Alpha Lion, Superhuman,
Supreme people. This is the enhanced Stim Junkie version of the popular and much loved Superhuman by Alpha Lion pre-workout. Listen, people, I'm going to take you through the level of this thing. I'm going to tell you what's different about it and why you should give a shit. Then I'm going to share with you my personal experience using this one, and I'm going to tell you what to expect if you're a user of the regular Superhuman, what to expect from Superhuman Supreme. And then towards the end of the video, I'm going to give you my final verdict. Let's get right into it. Okay, people, so obviously Alpha Lion is one of the brand has only been around, I think, for a couple of years, but really is doing an amazing job, specifically with everything that comes to not just, the products. I'm going to talk about the products in a second, but just branding wise, everything you touch, that's Alpha Lion, is just beautiful. Seriously, just beautiful. And the guys are just doing a great job marketing. Their customer service is great. Really every interaction I had with this company gets a 10 out of 10. And also their product line, which I reviewed, I think almost all of the products out there are really, I just enjoy the quality, well-dosed formulas. The guys really put a lot of effort thinking about these formulas, and I really enjoyed. So I reviewed Superhuman a while ago. I actually reviewed a couple of flavors from Superhuman, the original Stim Junkie version of the Alpha Lion pre-workout line. And actually it made my top 10. This is definitely the Superhuman, the original one. Is that what I called in my top 10? Also like an entry-level Stim Junkie pre-workout. It's not gonna blow your head off. It's just gonna be an all-around great experience. Anyway, people, like I said, I'm gonna link to a bunch of other reviews that I did on Alpha Lion products, Komodo Pumps, and the Goatine Protein, and a couple of others. Anyway, listen, guys, so they launched a couple of, I think maybe a year ago for the first time, they launched this limited edition Superhuman Supreme, which is the more Stim Junkie version, basically enhanced version from a stimulant package compared to the Superhuman pre-workout. Then it was a limited edition. They had a couple of flavors, but now it seems to be around for let's say more constantly. So it is time to review this baby here. Okay, guys, so let's talk about what's different between these two packages. They start mostly the same when you look at the way that the packages are built out. Like Stim package, pump package, and a couple of others, they look very similar. The differences, let me take you through this and I'll tell you also what the differences is. So when you look at the Superhuman energy and focus matrix, you're gonna notice that the difference is in basically the amount of stims. And a couple of the ingredients actually. So basically this one had 275 milligrams of caffeine plus Infinergy plus 100 milligrams of DMHA plus NMT, right? It had NMT, I think. Yeah, and it had NMT. This one brings in 300 milligrams of caffeine, so 25 milligrams more caffeine. Same 100 milligrams of dicaffeine malate Infinergy, right? Which is going to help you with the prolonged effect. But DMHA is actually double the dose, 200 milligrams of DMHA, definitely on the higher end. And DMHA is going to work very well with caffeine. It's going to help with mood elevation and mental focus. And then they also added Araya at 200 milligrams, which is a very good dose of Araya. That's going to help you, again, combination with caffeine, DMHA, Araya. I always said it here on the channel, sort of like once you have these three elements in good dosages, you have a Stim Junkie pre-workout right there. And these are very, very good dosages. And then on top of that, they added the NMT at 75 milligrams, which was also here the NMT. So actually, when I read it, they doubled the DMHA and added the Araya and 25 milligrams of caffeine. That's what they've done. Anyway, by the way, just so you know, I actually try this stuff before I go into the labels, so I'm not biased by the labels, because labels are just labels. Anyway, listen, pump. The pump on this one was one of the best, or is one of the best for a Stim Junkie pre-workout. This is like a pump product with a Stim Junkie pre-workout. This one is a pump product with a Stim Junkie pre-workout because look at this. 7 grams of citrulline malate, 1 gram of taurine, which is sort of an all-around performer. Then you have nitrosigine at 750 milligrams, and then you have S7 100 milligrams, which is one of these new age pump ingredients, increasing NO production by 240% and stuff like that. So together with the taurine, with the nitrosigine, and together with the citrulline malate, guys, this is a super solid pump formula. And then on top of that, they have the Superhuman strength matrix, beta alanine at 3.5 grams. So it's above what you used to, like 3.2 grams. And then you have beta anhydrous at 2 grams, which is going to help you with muscle protein synthesis and muscle power output. And then L-theanine, which they kept at the same amount as here. This one had 350 milligrams of L-theanine, and this one has 350 milligrams of L-theanine. So listen, this is literally my only beef with the SuperHuman Stim Junkie pre-workout. That is a lot of L-theanine. That's like a 1-to-1 ratio with the caffeine dosage. L-theanine is not a stimulant. Sometimes you see it in the stimulant package. It's not a stimulant. It's actually the other way around. It tames off the effect of stimulants. And I like the reverse ratio. I like 2-to-1, 3-to-1 even ratio. So it prevents crashes and stuff like that, but you don't have the effect of your Stim Junkie experience fading away really fast. But listen, people, super loaded label. This one was a loaded and complete label. This is a loaded and complete label with more stimulants and more stuff that's gonna make you happy on paper. But you know what we're saying here. Labels are just labels. Labels are just labels, people. You never know what you're gonna get from an experience perspective. Anyway, the flavor I have is Lincoln's Limeade. That's what I have. Anyway, there's a couple of others out there, Jason's Juice and a couple of others. Long story short, listen, before I tell you about this flavor, I haven't had a bad flavor with Alpha Lime. The guys they nailed down flavoring on this stuff. And I'm gonna, like you can see my SuperHuman reviews. All the flavors I tried are really good. This one is a good flavor. It's limeade basically. You're gonna be fine. By the way, this is a pre-workout. Who the fuck cares about flavors unless they totally suck? And this one is actually a very good flavor. And from what I hear, the Jason's Juice one is also very good. That's it for the flavor. Let's talk about the experience, people. So as I mentioned, I really liked this one. It was a very good all-around entry-level Stim Junkie pre-workout, but it wasn't crazy. It was a very smooth, productive experience. SuperHuman Supreme takes this experience and just makes it a Stim Junkie experience for the first 2.5 hours of using this thing. So listen, people, this is one of these pre-workouts that is just super productive, mood elevation on point, focus on point, energy on point, no jittering, no like craziness. No, that's not like one of these restless pre-workouts, right? Like, you take the pre-workout and you just like get hit so hard, you just have to be moving all the time. No, this is just smooth energy, not necessarily hard hitting, good positive energy, good positive mood elevation, good positive focus, amazing freaking pumps for a Stim Junkie pre-workout, amazing freaking pumps, and just generally speaking, feeling good about working out. So I would say this, and actually this is not overwhelming by any means. So you could almost argue you can take this every day if you're an intermediate to an advanced user of pre-workouts. This is something that you can take every day. You don't need to cycle off it. It doesn't feel like one of these crazy ass Stim Junkie pre-workouts that I reviewed here on the channel that you just say, oh my God, if I take this every day, I'm gonna die. Now, this doesn't feel like that. This is just this actually reminds me of the Defiant Unleashed Halloween edition I reviewed here maybe a month ago. I'm going to link to that review here below. Super, just beautiful, super positive, complete experience. Now again, if you're one of these people that just needs to get
Smacked in your fucking face.
to the point that you're jittery and you're just like, you can't sit in one place, this is not the one. This is a positive all around pre-workout experience. Hard hitting, but not too hard hitting. Focus, mood elevation, super pumps. This is just one of these pre-workouts that you want to come back to because they're just a good experience. Just a positive, good experience. Now, my only beef with this one on label is also my only beef with this one not on label. In reality, 2.5 hours after you take this, it just goes away, right? There's no post-workout mood elevation. This doesn't keep with you for 5 hours after the workout. This for sure, it's the L-theanine. Again, I think that the Alpha Lion people are doing this on purpose. You can work out with this during the night. Like you can work out with this 6 p.m. and go to sleep at 10:30, 11 p.m., which is what most of you people actually want to happen. You don't want to stay awake all night. So actually, it's a business decision that these guys took. Listen, people, as far as where you can find it on the Alpha Lion website, and I think on a couple of others anyway. You don't need to search around because on Fitness Deal News, we actually compare prices from all over the web and we find the best coupons so you can save money. This retails for about $45, I think, for the 21 service, right? It's 21 service, it's an Alpha Lion thing. 21 servings, but there's coupons around and you can compare price. Like I said, I'm going to link to the product page on Fitness News below. You can compare prices, find the hottest deals, find the hottest coupons. Don't waste your time. Listen, people. If this video was helpful in your superhuman, supreme decision-making process, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is exactly what we do here, people. Exactly what we do. Unbiased, unsponsored reviews. We tell you exactly what to expect and what to not expect. And if you want to save money, you know where to go.